cannot claim because this is just a supplement. Everybody has a supplement. Okay? So this one, it boosts your stamina. So meaning it's a dietary supplement. So if you're fatigued, if you're like having working two jobs and doesn't get enough sleep, this is good for you. So you're gonna be hyperactive.
You can be hyperactive.
Well, put it this way: A, I don't work two jobs, and B, I'm not hyperactive.
It's not the hyperactive. That means it will.
It will help people that like they're sleepy in their job because they work night shift.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
Yeah,
no,
like the truck driver, because I drove one time. I went to the ditch. I drove the SUV Mercedes and I went to the ditch because I'm so sleepy. But when I stopped this one, I cleaned the house all night and I sleep like maybe in the morning already because you are so alive.
You know, I got a great idea. Here's two of them. Take them, show up at my house. I need a cleaning.
Yeah, I cleaned the house. I cleaned my house. I was awake all night because I talked this. It means that you have lots of energy when you take that kind of pills. I mean, this is a tablet.
And it's actually healthy.
It's very healthy.
Every supplement that has mix of all natural,
How much more healthy can I be? Okay, I mean, here I am at my age, just enjoying life,
Why are you thinking about yourself that you're old?
Just in good health. Listen, it's just fun stuff.
Don't make it for the children.
Yeah.
See, this director of mine, I'm gonna kick his ass later. He always does that. But anyway, hey, this is a version of a little bit of the roundtable discussion. You have a question to our guest today, and she said that she's always wanting to have a CBD because it works. And then your question, what's your question?
My question basically is, like anything else.
So you don't like CBD?
No. It's got nothing whether I like it or I don't like it. My question is that people have come up with the CBD. It's gone rampant. There are 100, 200, 500 companies selling similar products that tell you it's going to help you, it's going to help you, it's going to help you. And I say, is it going to help everybody? If you had 10 people, if you had John, and John took it, maybe it'll help John, maybe. Maybe it'll help Sam, might have Willie, might have Kirk. The reality is it's not going to help everybody. The same way that these pills react differently on the immune system, they react differently on your system in general. Everything is different. Everybody reacts to it differently. Are you going to tell me that it's going to help everybody?
Oh, that's a very tough questions you have. But
Oh, I think it's an easy question. It's not going to help everybody. Very simple.
Well, absolutely. What he's trying to say, it might work for someone else. It might not work for someone else. It's any supplement in anything.
Kinds of medicines,
Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works.
Yeah,
because the immune system, maybe it will adapt it right away to you or to someone else. Probably the other person, it will not be adapted just like that. It will not be worked right away.
No, I agree. I have the CBD oil. I've taken the CBD oil by capsule, I've taken it by spray, and I've actually used it 3 different manufacturers, and I've had it on here. I have some arthritis in my hand here. And like I said, one time there was a cream that they put on, and for about 20 minutes, it worked. It was very, very short-lived. It was 20 minutes. All right? I put it here, it didn't work at all. So the reality is I'm saying to you, on certain things it may work, on certain things it doesn't work, but you know what? It's a hype. It's new, it's out there, you have to try it. If it works for you, it's good.
Yeah.
End the story.
Right.
Yeah, but the time we have right now because of this virus, it's really making people like crazy, they're panicking or whatever. But the most I can say is that just preventative, like preventing yourself, because if it's already in your system, it's very hard to cure. So that's why we have a saying says that preventive is better than cure. So everything
What are
is,
you
you
trying to
should,
say?
you should be preventing.
What are you trying to say?
Mhm.
According to the CDC, okay, or doctors, nurses, you know, I mean,
Mhm.
all this research, it's been there since day one that we're actually not born yet, or born, or we are born. The epidemic of flu or sickness is already there. This is another flu or another viruses that has been created, and it went out there and it spread just like that because it also on the air location of the people who has contracted the virus. They're the one who's the one spreading it. What are you trying to say? It's already there. Everybody has flu.
That's why I heard about this that the most people that they get most, like 99% or 80%, that most they can get is are those people that has low immune system. Their system is not that strong. You know, their system is not strong, so that's why they are easily contaminated with this. That's why I'm saying, because we have leukocytes in our body. Leukocytes is the army in our system that that fights for these viruses. But if your leukocytes is low, then that's the time that you can easily get that kind of viruses.
Not really.
So
because
if you have this preventive kind of, you take a lot of vitamin C, at least 500 to 1,000 IU, you can be prevented because you have that vitamin C can fight the virus. Okay, so if you taking that better than to the people that doesn't do anything, it's better to take something that you can prevent from that than to people that they didn't even do anything. So they're the target of these viruses if they don't do
what do you
anything.
think about that? What is your
Okay,
argument
the
on that?
problem that I see
Mhm.
is you don't know whether I'm contaminated or not. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Now, if I'm sitting next to you and I'm breathing out and in and out, and you're inhaling some of the oxygen that I'm putting out,
Mhm.
okay, the end result is
Yes.
you can get the virus.
Yes.
What preventative medicine could
Yes,
you
yes.
possibly
But if I have this, if I have the mask or I clean my hands, you clean your hands, and you have this vitamin C. I have vitamin C, so it's just blocking there. You cannot easily contaminate me because I have that strong vitamin C that can protect me. I have that.
Tom Hanks
I
and his
have
wife
that
have it in
substance.
Australia. People have it, 2 basketball players have it. People all over the world have it. Do you think that they're closing down the schools, they're closing down the airways, they're closing down baseball, basketball, football? They're closing this down because people are going to prevent it? The reality is it's here.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
the
here.
reality. So I don't think I am not agreeing that they're closing. It's just exaggeration. So how could we move? How could we function if all this they closing the schools, they closing the stores? How could we function?
You're functioning, it's costing
We cannot be
millions,
stuck
it's
in
going to
a
cost billions
house.
of dollars. The stock market has already gone down.
Yes, it can
25%.
affect a lot.
The reality is, it's
The
here.
reality is gonna happen. It is gonna happen because President Trump already put the note on it, 26 countries that you're not allowed to travel.
President Trump, whether he banned the countries or he
Yeah.
banned the countries, he's going to get blamed one way or the other. That's the reality.
Okay,
of life.
let's go back to SARS because I was there in the Philippines when the SARS came
And
and
what came?
SARS. It's kind of flu that
The SARS
the
before.
SARS. Have you heard about the SARS? It also came from China. I remember in Hong Kong
Okay.
they're cleaning all the highways. I mean the airports and the gateways. So we are actually I also supplied in the airport like the sprayer that when you can get into the to the door, it sprays and it sprays so the bacteria will not spread to the other people. And you know that is very essential. You have to do something. If you don't do something, then you're just gonna wait to die, or because you're not doing
What are
something.
you trying to say,
Of course.
sis? What are you trying to
I'm
say?
trying to say is that what we can do as a citizen is to
You just
educate
wanna-
people and
Are you
telling
trying
them.
to do? Are you trying to say? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Sir. Are you trying to say that you need to educate people how to be cleanliness, how to become, avoiding,
Wash your hands and before
You
eating.
cannot, because if you are on the crowd or other places that someone already contracted the virus, you can't. It's too late for you to do that cleanliness.
I
It's too
didn't
late for you
avoid
to
it.
be. That's what he's trying to say. It's already here. You just have to avoid it. That's why they stopped. They're supposed to be NBA basketball, but two players got it.
So I have a question to you. Okay. So what is your what do you think about this? You just want this to just the school close and all the establishment close because it's already here. You don't do anything about it.
You can't do nothing. They must to so that the virus will not spread. That's the only way. For example, two basketball players got contracted, okay? For them to avoid that spread it to other people, they have to close it down. No basketball. Forget about it for now.
They've done this with basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, schools, colleges, etc., etc. It's crazy, and all I can tell you is it's going to cost everybody billions of dollars. I just found out that all the bookies or the gambling facilities at the hotels are all now closed. Think of it this way. Things came in from the Philippines, things came in from China, from all over the world. Now, what's happening, those planes that are out there that are not able to come to the United States now, they have to refund all the money, okay, to all of these people. And a lot of times, what happens is that whether it's Southwest, whether it's Frontier, whether it's American, etc., United, okay, they pay, let's say, 90 days. So what's happening is that if they have to not make a dime, okay, because of this, and all these flights are canceled, all the food that they've ordered from the people, all the food that they have to pay for previous, I mean, it's a disaster.
It's a loss of
So
billions of dollars.
now tell me, I have a question. Tell me what do you think that we can do now? If we will just wait that all is suspended, all is stagnant right now because of this virus, we will not live our life, we will not continue our life living because the virus is here.
Everybody's going to live their life the way they want. I live the life, basically, I live a very quiet life. I don't get involved with a lot of people. I do what I do. I have enough food I have 4 freezers in my house. Okay, I've done a cooking show for Arielle
I'd better go there and take one of your refrigerators and put it in here.
All right, and all I can tell you is I've been up for months, and the reality is I have toilet paper, I have paper towels, everything that you could possibly imagine. I will live my life, I have my cars, I drive around, I do what it is. I'm not thinking about the protection. I don't see that many people walking around with masks. There are people that are walking around with masks. But you know what? I try to stay away from most people. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. All I know is President Trump, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, has closed the avenues for certain countries to come here. And the reality is, whether it's good or not, I mean, I can't say right now, but all I can tell you is that everything is closing down. Okay, all the ball games, all the people, everything is closing down. It's affecting, if I tell you, not millions, billions, not millions, billions of people around the world. And I feel sad for anybody that has it, because right now, I don't know enough about it to say that there's a cure for it, okay? A lot of people have died. I haven't heard anything in the news that says, oh, John or Sam have contracted the virus, and what they did is they gave them this medication, and they gave them this, and they're fine now, until they come up with something that's a cure for it, or whether it's a pill, whether it's a tablet, whether it's an injection like you had polio, or you had flu. The reality is, it could spread, and I'm hoping that people don't die from this.
Yeah, well, the reality is, there's a lot of already cases that
Mhm.
people die
Yes.
with it. But what I'm saying now is, what we gonna do? We gonna just allow ourselves just be stagnant in one place and doing nothing? That's my question.
Well,
I
yes,
mean,
so-
We can do
what
nothing.
what
can
can,
you
what
do?
can you do when you don't
What
have
can
enough
you do?
information about how to cure it?
Correct.
The preventative thing, you're saying prevented, you don't know where it is. You don't know if somebody's coughing, somebody's sneezing, somebody's in the area, somebody touches something, you touch something. You know what, you're not conscious enough to do 100% of what you may do. If you want everybody to walk around with masks, and walk around with gloves, and walk around, I mean, this is not society. It's not gonna happen.
Well, if for me, I'm still doing like what I can do for myself, like preventing myself to not getting it by taking vitamin C, preventing drinking this kind of products that can, I know that it makes me stronger and can fight with that virus, because there are products available there out there, so many products that are available that can prevent you. It's not only coronavirus can kill you actually if you don't take
You
care
don't
of
take
your
care of
body.
yourself, anything will kill you.
If you don't take care of yourself, it's not only coronavirus. There's a lot of a kind of illness that can kill you if you don't take care of
Sure,
yourself.
you got 20 kinds of cancer. They put a
Yes.
man on the moon, and the reality is that they can't find a cure for cancer. Now, I know for a fact that my friend had a video, and he was making a video maybe 40 years ago called Cut, Poison, and Burn.
Okay.
And what you do is you cut the cancer out, you poison it out, or you burn it out. You have no alternative, that's the way you get it. All I know is doctors were killed,
That's
things
why.
were done, in the meantime, there's no cure for cancer, okay?
Yes, that's why I believe that God is really a good God, because He gave us everything we need in this planet. Like, we have seasons fruits. Why we have fruits like this? During the winter, we have citrus. What is the purpose of citrus and lemons? That is very proven that
What
can
he's trying
kill
to say,
bacteria.
it goes to.
Okay, so during the
That's vitamin C.
summertime, God give us this watermelon. What's that for? To give people to have a lot of water, to make you hydrated.
Listen, God's
Okay,
God's enough.
God is good. So
God-
why we will not use what He gives us, like from plants, from the herbs. Long time ago, back then, our ancestors, we don't have lots of doctors. They live in the caves, but they're stronger.
I think the
Why?
general doesn't.
I don't agree with you with God. God has nothing to do with this. People are dying. So let me ask you something. The families of the people that have died, what do you say? Oh, God wanted them to die? I mean, what's your answer to that? The reality is whether there's God, there's not God, the reality is God has nothing to do with this. People die for reasons. Whatever the reason is,
No.
that the virus is out there,
Okay.
and they basically got communicated with the virus. And end of story.
No.
Okay?
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that
I
God
think
has
what
not.
you're trying to say, sis,
I'm
there's
trying to-
so many supplements in there
Yes,
to
that-
avoid to catch the viruses. I think that's what she's trying to say. What
Yes.
she's trying to say is supplement like vitamin C, of course, But then again, the one that we're trying to argue in here is how we're gonna avoid that. Okay? Why is this thing here? Okay?
It's luck of the draw, that's the only way it is. Because
No,
the reality is I
it's
could have the
already
virus
here.
right
You can't
now.
question why it's
I
here.
could have
It's
the
already
virus right
here.
now, and
But
I could
what
spread
we
it to
can
everybody
do
in
is
here
to
if I had the
prevent
virus.
yourself
And what are you gonna say?
not to get it.
You say God, it was God's will? Really? If I had the virus right now, you don't know if I had the virus. You don't know where I've been, you don't know who I've touched, you don't know who I've been with. The reality is if I had it, if I spewed out whatever, if I coughed, if I sneezed, if I talked and I breathed, and I touched you, and you wind up with the virus, what do I have to do with it? When
No, I'm not
4,000
saying-
people died,
Okay.
when 4,000 people died,
Okay.
okay, the
Let
day,
me tell you what I'm trying to say. Like I said, I'm not questioning about, God has something to do with it. I'm
Well,
saying
you're not
that.
questioning, you made a statement. That
No, I said that God is good because He give us all these kinds of natural healing, like we have fruits, He give us herbs, He give us plants to do something that you can create into a product to protect us.
But you don't know what, what's going to cure this
That's how
virus. Come
God
on.
is good. The only thing we have to create it, and that's why God give us brain to how to make products from the plants. It's natural, so it can prevent us from all kinds of
Well, how come God
diseases.
let this happen?
Like lemon.
Well, let me ask you,
lemons,
why did God let
there
this
is-
happen? You're talking about God putting lemons and watermelons
Yeah,
and
He
oranges.
created
He
those.
put everything. Let me ask you something. Why did God let this virus come out in the first place? Answer that. If God is so good, why did God allow this? Why did God let 4,000 people die, okay, on 9/11?
No,
Of
God doesn't
all
allow
the-
that.
What's
I
that?
didn't say that.
Well, why
God doesn't allow that.
He doesn't
I
allow
didn't-
that. Well,
I
why
didn't
is it?
say that God allowed that.
Well, you're saying that fruits
Your
and
statement
vegetables.
is God allowed this. So
Oh.
you are now questioning God why God is giving us this disease.
Oh, so God is giving us something to cure something, but God is not there to take away the pain and the suffering. Is that what you're saying? When people have a virus, why is there a virus? Why did God allow any kind of virus to come from, let's say, China over to the United States? Why?
You know, I'm not a religious. I'm not a
Then
pastor.
don't bring God into it.
I just believe that God is good because He gave us everything that we can use in this planet. That's all I say.
Well, this is just our discussion and
Yeah.
that's our opinion and
Yeah, this
as,
is only
as
my
the
opinion.
general said, you know, don't bring God into the conversation if you cannot prove something. So if you only base it into what you're saying,
My belief, yeah, I
Your
believe that
belief, yeah.
he give all these kinds of plants, you know, like the fruits and the herbs that we can use this to make it to our products to become our prevention for whatever this kind of virus comes in our lives.
The virus came somewhere, right? If you say God would you say that God controls everything? If you really believe in God, God created man, right? Had Adam and Eve, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, it started from Adam and Eve and went further. God created man, God created the world in 7 days, etc., etc. The seventh day you're supposed to rest. Okay, if God created all of this, then you have to believe that God created the virus as well.
No, I didn't say that.
No,
God
I'm
created
saying it.
viruses.
Where did the virus? Why would he do this to man? Okay, why would he do this to man and put this virus? But yet you're telling me that the fruits and the vegetables that God allows you to cook, to make, okay, and to harvest, that's going to cure the virus. To me, it makes no sense.
There is kind of plants. Actually, we have this kind of fruit in the Philippines. We call it guyabano. That it has a really
Sis,
tremendous.
listen, every
10,000
plant,
iron.
every medicinal plant has a, how do you call this? Every medicinal plant, it actually works in our system, but other medicinal plant doesn't work in other people's system. So
Yes.
for example, you know, some of the medicinal plant has an allergy to it.
Yeah.
And the same thing with it. So you cannot say that every fruit or medicinal plant is a cure. But of course, the malunga is there, the watermelon is there. You know, there's a supplement, but it's not all those medicinal plants can cure us. Okay.
Not all people can like what he said, that is acceptable to his system. Everyone is different, and I understand that. But in majority, according to the study, most of them are like, let's say,
A supplement.
30%. 30% is good for all the people, but 30% is not because they have allergy about it. So that's what I'm.
And then you got 40% that you don't know. But with that, listen, I apologize. I have some other meetings that I have to go to. I see you have some other people that just came in. So I'm going to say the general signing out. We'll see you again next time. Hey, listen.
Thank you for watching with the
Okay.
general.
Okay?
Now I'm gonna
All right.
check you.
All right. No virus with the general.
Don't forget.